The Nigerians ministering to the Spanish in the Catholic Church in Florida doesn't make sense. Like Texas, California, Nigerians? No, it's just us. What were you saying about Protestants not being stupid? We've had guns for 400 years. All of a sudden, the 2,000-year-old religion just starts shooting up schools. I have gone on and on about how stupid Protestants are. I can't keep repeating myself. Is Protestantism Christianity? It was founded in 1453, Anno Domini. Unless you count the First Reich, in which case it's about 150, 200 years younger than Islam, the Christian Islam, Islamo-Christianity. See, it turns out Islam works just as well with the Bible if you're not allowed to read it for 600 years. And to this day, some Christians would sooner die than even look at a book. If the Bible had to account for all the common sense the average peasant lacks, its volumes would outnumber grains of sand in the desert. One could scribe a vellum that reached around the sun and back without burning. Have enough material left over for an anthology. Are the Catholics the ones not? Are the Catholics wrong? Where did Protestants get the Bible? Anyway, where'd they first hear about the Bible from? Protestants wouldn't even have heard of the Bible if it weren't for the Catholics. Still be scratching little snowmen and pieces of tree bark. Ask me anything. I claim a doctorate in theologies. I mean, first do no harm. Doctor enough for the likes of you. Theologies. I dare say I know more about asymmetrical holy war than the guy that the Vatican has now. I look forward to the day when I can shelf my crusade long enough to focus on the finer things, like Arthurian legend. Suffice to say, I know enough about that. I don't hate the Normans. I didn't even know they hated us until I was introduced to the flat earth. Why I would have possibly guessed any of this had anything to do with me prior to substantiating a green light in progress in 2015. It was just really stupid. I'm a doorman. You say it to my face as my profession. You're not gonna just rip everybody off and scapegoat me and ignore when I say the wicked flee when none pursueth, the righteous are bold as lions. Act like I'm running away and then rear end me at 100 miles an hour on the New Orleans Bridge. Like, the wicked flee when none pursueth, righteous or not. You're so stupid. I come back and all hell broke loose the minute I left, and they act like I never left. So it's not a real religion, because divine authority is derived from what we observe to be irrefutably true in reality must be the will of the gods. Religion doesn't fly in the face of logic. That's anti-religion when you're trying to make people hate a religion. And that's not a fundamental tenet of Christianity. However, it is a fundamental tenet of Islam to pretend to be Christianity and act ridiculous. The object of their game is to make everybody hate you. There's an acronym, White Anglo-Saxon Protestants. And as you already know, I can pick apart the Protestant part of it from a theological angle, but why it gotta be a white Anglo-Saxon? A white Saxon? Sax, Syria, sons of Sarai, Syria. They're Syrian. What's wrong with that? What's the big deal? Why they gotta be white Syrians? Because Islam works just as well with the Bible when all you do with it is bludgeon people until they hate it. Syriac? Where would we be without Syria? So it's all about these people just like, it's witchcraft with the Bible. People forgot that the Greeks ever existed. First I shall do no harm, and then the objective of holy war is to deprive the enemy of impetus, usually by jury. The judge has, wears his little black number, has his little hammer. In the old world, they wear a wig because the judge is Thor. It does not speak the words falsely. That's Islam. The thing is, we have a church, and that's sacred. It is sanctified. There is sanctuary. In the church, there is peace. We don't have flat earth wizards chasing our kids around, giving them candy and acting like they own them. People are saying that the Protestants are a branch of Catholicism, which it's called the Throne of Peter. The Eastern Orthodox Catholic Church says there is only one holy and apostolic Catholic Church, but they broke away in the schism because we abide heresy here in the West. We are not obliged to forgive heresy. Christmas trees don't come from Jerusalem. Why does the Islamic State continue to expand? 1,500 years of artificially enforced dark ages. You're just never German enough for some Christians. You shall know them by their fruits. A rose by any other name. Play Muslim games, win Muslim prizes. It is the year of our Lord 2023 because it has not happened again since then. The devil had 40 days and nights to try the only begotten Son of God, the only perfect man who ever lived. And I can keep looking for him and blame the Jews. You're the Jews. They don't have the Pharisees anymore. They're surrounded on three sides by Islam. First, do no harm, or you are either a slave of the prophet or the infidel. And look at you, and look at me. You are no match for the Mujahideen. First, do no harm, or you are not a doctor. For everything else, there's master race. Could try the Olympics, no? Greeks? Never heard of them. Yeah, Aleph Beth, Psalms 119 and 120. Alphabet. The basis for all democratic authority, for all the pontification upon the Reich and its virtues. Inventing whole new financial systems to accommodate the presence of the flat earth rape wizards. What are we really protesting? The throne of Peter? Well, he's still there, and I'm still here, and I'll show you Haram, you son of a bitch. He gives us freedom. Freedom to disagree with each other. His authority is infallible because he didn't tell me, like, I don't have to do it. Do it because I want. To the Protestants, the Orthodox, the Mormons, the Church of England, Henry had, what, 5, 6? They have to be a virgin? You're not going to pick a fight with the nation of Scotland. She wasn't a virgin?